I'm gonna try this one on here. This is a song I actually finished writing yesterday. So this is this tour's song, and it's true. The stuff in this song has all happened. It's dedicated to all the people in Australia who've said to me, "Oh, I've never seen a redback spider in 30 years." I have. And this tells you where. It mentions a place called Humpty Doo. Has anyone been, or does anyone know where Humpty Doo is? Oh, fantastic! Okay. Yeah, again, I tried this song yesterday, and people just looked at me as if I was mad. We went to Darwin. We never actually got as far as Humpty Doo, but we just fell in love with the place name. I think it's a fantastic name for a place. So it mentions Humpty Doo. What else does it mention? Oh, it mentions the only thing you really need to know, as long as you listen to the lyrics, you'll understand the song. But you might not know that we don't call thongs where we come from. Did you already know that? They're flip-flops where we come from, which has caused a certain amount of confusion when people have talked to us about thongs. We understand now. In fact, I feel like I've learned something, so much so that at Yakandanda Festival, which Flossie and I did a couple of weekends ago, by then I'd learned out what thongs were. Where we come from, they're G-strings, underpants, like briefs, skimpies. But we had learned by Yakandanda, which was just as well, because Flossie and I were doing a thing in the big marquee there, and it was going ever so well. But suddenly this guy came walking, drunken bloke, Saturday afternoon, came walking through the crowd wearing a single flip-flop, a single thong. And he was singing a little, singing a song. Singing a little thong then he was. As he walked, he came down, he was kind of singing, "They tried to make me go to rehab." So if you can imagine a drunken guy with one flip-flop, one thong, coming, and gradually, one by one, the audience stopped watching us, and the heads were all turning around watching this bloke as he came down. So as he walked past the stage, I'd learned the thong thing, you see. So as he walked past the stage, I said, "Hello, mate, have you lost a thong?" And he went, "No, I've found a thong." And he walked off with his one thong on, and he's... I haven't written that bit yet. That's... God, I love this country, but it scares me half to death. 'Cause you got things that bite and sting and take away your breath. So I check the loos and I shake my shoes, and I'm happy doing that. But I never thought that I would find a redback in my hat. Didn't I? A redback in my hat. A redback in my hat. I never thought that I would find a redback in my hat. So that was the chorus for this verse, but it changes for the next verse. But you'll pick it up. Do you want to sing the redback? Sing the redback chorus. A redback in my hat. Oh, a redback in my hat. I never thought that I would find a redback in my hat. And it's a long way up to Darwin on the road to Humpty Doo. Stayed a couple of days in a jungle place we were only passing through. I quickly stripped and I skinny dipped on the bay by the old gum tree. How was I to know there would be crocodiles in the sea? Nobody flaming told me. Crocodile told me when I got out. Crocodiles in the sea. Crocodiles in the sea. How was I to know there would be crocodiles in the sea? So when Someone yesterday told me apparently the jellyfish were even worse. By the time we got to Alice, we were scarecrows, there's no doubt. I'd bust a shoe at Uluru, and my boxers were inside out. When a mate offered me his spare thongs, I looked dumbstruck, I suppose. 'Cause where I come from, we don't wear things like thongs around our toes. Thongs around our toes. We don't wear thongs around our toes. Some people might in some parts of the country. Where we come from, we don't wear things like thongs around our toes. That's better. Pretty soon now I've got to leave you. And there's something else on that line. Pretty soon I'm gonna leave you, and who knows when I'll return. I've got other roads to walk down, I've got bridges still to burn. But every place I show my face, I'll be missing you, and so I'll sing my songs about crocs and thongs, cobwebs in my chapeau. It's the French bit. Cobwebs in my chapeau. Cobwebs in my chapeau. I'll sing my songs about crocs and thongs, cobwebs in my chapeau. Help me sing the last time. Cobwebs in my chapeau. Cobwebs in my chapeau. I'll sing my songs about crocs and thongs, cobwebs in my chapeau. 'Cause God, I love your country, but it scares me half to death. Get there.